Hi, I'm Peter. I'm the co-founder and CTO of Emma. And in this video, I want to show you our matrix feature. What is our matrix feature? Well, basically, matrix is the place where you can combine all the information in one clear tabular view. This basically allows you to look at all the data in the data room in a more structured way. So if you go to our matrix tab and click on a specific document type, you will end up in the info tab. The info tab of the matrix, let's go full screen and make this bigger so you can easily see what I'm looking at. Here you will see all the documents that are listed under this document type. So in this data room, you will see there are 4 employment agreements. And for each of the documents, we extract a jurisdiction, we extract the date. Typically, this is the signature date. We extract a summary, and we also extract how many signatures are expected on the document. And finally, in the last column, you see who has reviewed the document. In this case, this is a new data room, and nobody has reviewed the documents yet. In the risks tab, you will see which risks have been detected for this document. You will see many of the risks are not relevant, but some are. And whenever there is a risk that has been detected, you will see the color coding. So in this case, there is a high risk for the non-compete clause. So if you double click on this cell, you will go straight into the document, right up to the clause in the document where it is defined. You can actually go to multiple places in the document because sometimes the information is spread throughout the document. And you can verify from the document whether this information is correct. As mentioned in other videos, the summary that is given here also ends up in the report, and you can add a recommendation to this risk and say like, okay, this needs to be dealt with pre-closing, and explain why it has to be done. This completely goes into the report and is still editable later. What you can also see is other risks inside the document and who has reviewed them. In this case, you see there is a face of my co-founder, Rick, who has reviewed this risk. If you want to see more, you can actually expand and see the full column with all the information. Then we have the key terms. So this is the basic information that is extracted from all the documents. Let's collapse it to get a better overview. And you can see what has been extracted here. You can drag around these columns so the order of the columns changes and you get the information in the order that you want. You can, for example, here in the job title say like, look, I don't want a text summary. I want a single line of text. If you configure it like that, Emma will extract the information again and will just give you one line of text instead of a few bullet points. You have multiple data types like a date, yes, no, a currency amount, or even just a number. If you want more key terms, you can click on the plus icon and add any key term that you like. You can even manage your key terms right here if you want to do something specific, or even let AI generate additional key terms for you. This will basically look at all the information in the document and add additional key terms that you can use within this matrix. If there are some that you don't like, you just disable them and they will not be added. Then a final thing that I want to show you is you can actually compare these documents. So let's go here where I am already processing these documents, and you will see what's happening under the hood. So for all of the key terms, we are comparing what is being noted in the document. And you will see that in many cases, the documents are identical, but in some cases, the key term differs. So you can, again, double click on it. You go straight to the place in the document where this key term is defined, and you will see what has been said. This allows you to easily view for which key terms there is a clear difference in the document or not. You can even go a step further, where you basically compare one document side by side with the original document, and you can see in track changes what has been changed. If you don't like this view, you can actually put it exactly side by side. It's up to you to show what you like. If you want to see the full document, you can basically see all text that is available in the document, or you can just view the exact changes that have been made. Now, if you want to see how all of the documents are compared, you can click on this icon right here and you get a heat map. In this heat map, the color coding will show you how many documents have been changed for a specific term. You see that here the name has been changed in every document. But for this case, there's only one document, Emily Doe, where this title has been changed. There is even a tabular view where you can see all of this in a tabular view, and you can switch it around so you can see the documents in a table or column view. This allows you to quickly evaluate and scroll through the document to see where all the changes are, so you have a quick overview of what has been changed with all of these documents in the date room. This again allows you to faster identify risks and liabilities within the documents and gives you tools to review multiple documents at once. Then finally, a last thing I can show you in the matrix is you can select these documents and you have a menu here where you can do some extra actions. Eventually, if you're ready, let's say we go back to the employment agreements, you can export these documents to an Excel. You can select the documents you want to export, and you can even say like, okay, I'm interested in the info columns or not at all, or maybe just a summary. You want to export only the risks related to IP transfer, for example, and you can say which key terms you are interested in and which you are not. And you can just basically extract them. And once you click export, an Excel will be generated for you, and all this information will be nicely stored in this Excel and you will be able to review it. All right, this was a quick overview of our matrix features and all the functionalities within it. If you have any further questions on how to use the matrix, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you. Thank you.